Great heroes can be found even here, in the mud and rain.
Seems like the Piglin farm is still working pretty well. Chat room, how's it going? Thanks for being here at today's stream. Miss
How
Castle.
quickly the tide turns.
Miss Castle, and then the Yolk opening up with the tier 2 sub for 36 months. That's 3 freaking years, Chad. That's incredible. With the Yolk with a prime sub 3 months. I think my sub streak was lost over the break. Feels
Great
bad.
heroes can be
Necro
found
with the
even
tier
here,
2.
in the mud and
It's
rain.
incredible. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Snow Child? How's it going, Snow? Excuse me. So, I'm back. Kind of. I'm in, what, an hour and a half late to this stream? Oh, I'm still
Confidence
sick.
surges as the enemy crumbles.
Elden with the prime sub 11 months. How am I feeling? I'm still very clearly sick. I have not been able to get tested, so I hesitate to make any diagnosis about myself. Self-diagnosing is incorrect and should not be done. I'm out of breath. However, I'm out of breath. I have a weight on my chest and I have a dry cough. But I'm alive. We got that going for us, which is nice. So I am going to continue to act under the assumption that I have it, and try to be respectful to the people in my life. So. Minecraft. The Piglin farm seems like it's still working on pretty good. Oh hey, we're 531 now. Big hogs, dude. I'm really tired. I'm just exhausted all the time. I felt like I've been in a fog. You know the kind of feeling that you get whenever your sleep's not great? And then like forming coherent thoughts gets to be kind of tough. Turn that music up a little bit. Forming coherent thoughts gets to be kind of tough. I feel that, like, a lot. So, and so, like, the fogginess is the worst part to me, because, like, not being able to think my own thoughts is rough. Not being able to form coherent, you know, this right here. I can't even fucking describe how I'm unable to form thoughts because I'm unable to form thoughts. You have a ton of hydrating to do then. We right at the beginning of COVID, we saw that the most important thing to do was to stay hydrated, and so we did get a bunch of Gatorade, and just was like, yo, if anybody, if/when, and we did this back in like February, if/when we get this, because when we get this, so when we get this, the biggest thing is staying hydrated, and so this Gatorade is just gonna sit here, and we ain't gonna touch it until we get it, when we get it. I've been drinking some Gatorade, Castle. I will take that hydrate now. How's Candy doing? Dude, she's 100% perfectly fine. Absolutely no symptoms, absolutely nothing at all. She has been chilling. Okay, let's try not to die. I'm out of Minecraft practice. Feels like my sense is up too high. No, I didn't mean to reset keys. Oh my god. Oh, good. Drop is V. Nothing. Everything else is okay. No. You do that. Okay. And then open chat is enter, not T. And open close inventory is bags for B. You sure you want to play hardcore Minecraft with foggy brain mode? Yo, we're gonna take that risk today. I'm gonna be super careful because I'm aware that I've got foggy brain mode. God, I forgot that happened. I'm aware that I'm in foggy brain mode, so we're gonna be super safe. We can get some projects done super safe.
How quickly the tide turns.
Quickly the tide turns. Kirch, dude, you guys have been so lovely to me. Kirch, Eldon, Necro, Yolk, Castle. And Castle even gifted a sub to Uskul. Like, in the off period. Go Chiefs, yeah, dude. Sammy Watkins was like, yo, I'll take a pay cut if it means I can stay here. It's like, hey, I'll free up some cap space in BD. Yeah, that dry cough, that sucks, dude. I did something for the first time in my life the other day. This is gonna sound really depressing, but I'm gonna tell you. I laughed so hard I threw up. For the first time in my life last night. I don't remember what we were watching like Good Mythical Morning, which has been my quarantine show. And I got to the episode where they got it was terrible and great at the same time. So the concept for this show, and it's very important for people that don't understand, is two best friends. Best friends. Like the type that you only hear about in movies, the type that shouldn't exist in real life. The type of people, they have literally been best friends with each other since they were like 7 years old, and they are now in their 40s with like families. So they have been best friends for like 35 years. And so this is just a goofy feel-good show that like never handles heavy topics, never handles nothing. And it's just like, today we're gonna make I don't know, will it smoothie? Flaming hot Cheetos. We're gonna make a flaming hot Cheeto sundae or something like that. Ridiculous, right? Anyway, so these two guys are just crazy best friends, blah, blah, blah. They've been best friends since the freaking Precambrian era, right? And they ended up getting vasectomies together, which is like that's an experience. And so like, watching that, and then, you know, I'm a dude. Surprise, chat room. I'm a guy. Don't know if you knew. To then like, and then they documented the entire thing and recorded it all. Not that it was like a graphic scientific thing. It was just more like their faces and the description of the events and like the everything like that. And they called it brosectomies. They got brosectomies. And you would think with a name like brosectomies that these two guys are very like bro, macho, bravado, like, hell yeah, brother, we're gonna do it. Let's go, brother. Oh yeah. Nah, they're just kind of like sweet, genuine dudes. Again, the feel-good nature of these two guys, it cannot be overstated. I gotta catch my breath. So watching this brosectomy video, dude, I don't know. There were some lines in there that got to me, and I was just like, this is the funniest damn thing I've seen in forever. And then like, oh no, we gotta do the thing first. Gotta polish it, chat room. And like, there was a line in there that got to me. And I just lost it, dude. I just lost it. And I couldn't stop laughing. And then because I can't get my breath, because I couldn't get my breath, the laugh turned into a cough. And the cough turned into the first time I've ever thrown up from laughing. I was like, all right, that was a new experience for me. How's it going, Padawan? How are you today? 531 levels, how'd you do that? Yeah. The most recent big jump that we've had was we hit perpetuity inside of the, what's it called? Zombie Piglin Gold Farm. GMM is always funny. It was really funny. So I was very amused, and like that episode got to me, because you know the idea of just snipping away down there. It's like, whoo, oh, nah. And like on the grand scheme of things, I recognize that at some point in my life, I'm probably gonna get snip, chat room. No babies. I'm not gonna make any little baby Nimses. And it's like to then go through that experience, even if it's by proxy, it was a thing. And then that discomfort to be, this is worth a potion? No. Yes. It was then very cathartic for there to be like the jokes and the humor that went along with it, because then that was able to settle my discomfort of the snip. Hey Nims, do you think you could go to stats and see how many blocks you placed? Yeah, sure. Items. There's got to be a faster way. Torches. Look for the big numbers. What's the place? Could be times crafted. Or times used. It's got to be times used, so it's got to be this column. Almost 12,000 stone brick slabs. 12,300 cobblestone slabs. Look at how many times we've already used the, where did it go? The netherite sword. Almost 40,000. And that's just all from the zombie piglin farm. 82 from the pickaxe. There it is. Almost 20,000. 19.3. Polished diorite slabs. Hey Nem, see how fast you can get to level 1? Lol, I'm not gonna die. What would be the fastest way to get down to level 1 as quickly as possible? Would it be like crafting? Enchanting? I actually don't know. Does Nims have corona? I'm not gonna speculate as to whether or not I do or don't. I am not a medical practitioner. I am not skilled nor trained. I will tell you my symptoms, and my symptoms are thus. I am out of breath. I'm exhausted. There's a weight in my chest. I have a dry cough. I am sleeping like 16 hours a day, and I feel like my brain is in a fog. Some of those might be derivative of the others, though, like not being able to sleep might be why my brain's in a fog, and might not be a direct, more of a causation and not a correlation. You feel? Oh, yeah. Did I say dry cough? Dry cough, too. So, I am acting under the assumption that I have it, but I am not saying that I have it, because self-diagnosing is wrong, and you shouldn't do that. But I will pretend like I have it for the purpose of transmission, for like empathy towards strangers and the safety of my loved ones. $20K diorite slabs. How's the piglin farm? I have been here in ages. I saw it was still in the works. Yo, give me just a little bit to place down a couple of slabs. You got a couple minutes? I'll show you. Those are the symptoms. Those are some of the symptoms, yes. But again, self-diagnosis is wrong, and you shouldn't do it. And the things that you should do are like stay home, isolate, don't engage, blah blah blah. Like, that's the things I will do. So, which I should do anyway, even if I'm sick with something else. Oh, gross. So basically, it's likely that you have it, but since you haven't been tested, you don't want to claim that you have it. I'm not even going to speculate as to what is and isn't likely. That is not a healthy nor reasonable thing to do. I should treat the public and my loved ones as if I do have it, to be respectful and empathetic towards the people that might be immunocompromised or have pre-existing conditions, but to speculate as to whether or not I do have it is to incite fear or panic, in which case that's not something I'm going to even entertain. Nah. So today, I'm gonna do a real chill stream because I'm out of breath. I'm a slab a bunch of stuff and hang out because I miss you guys. I want to hear about how your week has been. What have you been up to? Did you make any cool paintings? Did you draw something? You got any cool art? Tell me about your latest D&D character. What you been playing in Minecraft, bud? I had a friend that messaged me. I wanted to respond to it real quick. Apparently they're creeping on the stream, which is a big feels bad, man. Because like today's the sick day. Oh, I can't. I missed my jumps. I just built a villager breeder. I'm now working on a trading hall, iron farm. Dude, you're on your way to the most powerful, the patented NIMS technique of playing hardcore Minecraft in the most superior and alpha of ways. Oh. A voice chat on Discord, maybe? I mean, maybe. Thankfully. So we have a friend that's rolling through KC pretty soon. And I'm trying to figure out, I'm like, wait, they get here in like 3 weeks, and if I am sick, then I need to be in a 2-week quarantine. And it's like, okay. 3 weeks, 3.5 weeks or something like that until they're here. 2-week quarantine should be fine, right? And then we can hang out and we can like, I could be like, yo, let me show you why Kansas City has the greatest barbecue in the world. Don't at me, Dane. I don't even know if Dane is here today, but I'm just gonna tell him not to at me. Can you at me? Yeah, you can at me. But Dane can't. Texas barbecue is not superior to Kansas City barbecue. To the person messaging me in Discord, the answer is yes. Have you had Texas barbecue? Okay, listen here, baby Peter. I don't need to try dog poop to know that I don't like dog poop. All right? So I'm not, and don't misconstrue this. I'm not trying to equate Texas. How do we miss those two? I'm not trying to say that Texas barbecue is dog poop. I'm just trying to say that I have already tasted, like, if the skies parted and God himself reached down and sat a plate of barbecue before me, I know that that plate of barbecue would be Kansas City style barbecue, okay? I'll need to have some like dry hunk of thing. This might be too much talking for me. This is the most talking I've done in like 10 days. I'll need to have some dry slab of meat with no sauce. And somebody being like, oh, just try the rub though, bro. Just try the rub though, bro. As soon as we finish these slabs, we'll go take another peek. We'll go take another peek at the zombie piglin farm. Like, I don't need to try like I don't know, what's something that people like? I don't need to try like chicken liver to be like, nah, I'm good on chicken liver. You know what I mean? Like, I'm good on Texas's imitation barbecue. I'm good. LOL. Oh God. Yo, Makiyam, you are in the works to be a medical professional. Can I ask you a thing? Can I at you a thing, RQ? Do you know of anywhere that's doing testing? Because I have symptoms. I tried JP's place. Okay, also. I'm actually not comfortable talking about that aspect on stream. I've looked into the place that, Champagne recommended, and for reasons that won't work for me. Okay, cool. I love chicken liver. Dude, I love that back-to-back juxtaposition of Makiyam coming in here out of the blue being like, people don't like chicken liver though. And then the very next line is literally, I love, with like 7 E's, love chicken liver. I appreciate you. The best KC barbecue also comes from a little hole-in-the-wall restaurant shacks. Very true. Yo, Smoking Guns in the Northland. I'm looking at you, bud. A little hole in the wall in like some like industrial part of town. Sneaky, some of the best KC barbecue. You know what? I feel real bad here, but I've never been to Slaps.
How quickly the tide turns.
Who is this? Champagne! Q39 go hard. Nah, Q39's where you want to go if you want to have like pretension. Okay. This is coming from the dude that eats leftover pizza with a fork and knife. Q39 does not go hard. I'm gonna die. Q39 is pretentious. Q39, can I get refunded? Q39 is where you want to go to bring a date for barbecue, but you want to kind of impress her a little bit. You're like, hey, I'm gonna get you some barbecue, but it's gonna be like fancy, pretty barbecue. And it's like, nah. You want to give them a true Kansas City barbecue experience. You go to Gates. You get yelled at. Some angry, like middle-aged lady yells at you from behind the counter that your barbecue is ready or something like that. That's the experience that you give, not Q39. Q39 Omega Lol. Q39 is a newer barbecue restaurant in Kansas City that is a classier barbecue place, we'll say that. It is a, if you could imagine what a hipster barbecue joint would be like, you'd probably land somewhere in the correct ballpark. Hipster barbecue. It's still Kansas City barbecue. It's still very good. I'm not going to say anything negative about their food. And like, I've been there before Candy Rabbits. I was there many a times for like some Tinder dates. Like 100%. I'm not even gonna deny it. But It's not true. It's not true. Casey, BBQ. Hydrate? Okay. Fuck. Classy and barbecue seem mutually exclusive. Yo, whenever I eat my barbecue, I want sauce dripping off my elbows. And like I said that correctly. I want sauce dripping off my elbows. I want to pick up a slab of meat and I want it to be so well smoked and so juicy and so saucy that like it runs down. You know, I got a full palm grip the thing. Like, not just with fingertips. No. That's too classy. Like, this isn't like, a delicate tortilla chip or something like that. I'm showing you how lowbrow I am. It's not some sort of like delicacy here. Oh God, he walked into my cursor, bro. He's like, don't look at me. And then he literally walked into my line of sight. I wanna have to full palm my barbecue. Because if I don't full palm it, then I want it to like fall off the bone. That's what I want, okay? So I have to full palm it. And then because I'm full palming it, my hands get all saucy and juicy. And then like the saucy juiciness mixes together and it like drips down the, like, you know, the fat palm of your hand. Not the thumb palm, but the other side, the pinky fat side, you know what I mean? I'm looking at my hands right now. What is that side of your hand called? It's the palm for sure, but it's like the pinky muscle side. Like, so I want the juices to be like collecting there, and then I want them to eventually build up. That way they run down the back underside of my forearm and just start dripping off my elbow. And that would be a good barbecue experience. And Q39 is not the place that you go to get that authentic experience. So Makiab, Champagne, I think Joel's from Kansas City as well. Is Slaps the place that you go to get that? Because I'm pretty sure it's Gates. I really want to go eat Kansas City barbecue now. You're welcome. Gates isn't the best though. I'm just talking like the atmosphere. Like I fully agree that Gates has like a good sauce. It's good meat, but it's not Kansas City good meat. Know what I mean? It's like a middle Kansas City barbecue is still gonna be better than most of the barbecue that's out there. And that's very much so where Gates falls. Oh God, I looked at another one. Okay, let's go. We're gonna do this, you and me, bud. Come on, teleport up. Fight me. Lava. I gotta go see you later at Nims. Okay, I like how he tries to at me a bunch about like Oklahoma barbecue. Is Oklahoma barbecue even a thing? Cause like, I totally understand that like Louisiana and like southern barbecue is a thing. And I also understand that there's like but like Oklahoma? Like a Louisiana style versus like a Texas style versus a Kansas City style. Come on, bud. Either fight me or move. Scott's Kitchen in the Northland is super good too. Yo, add it to the list. We're gonna do a world tour of Kansas City barbecue. That's what we should do when Snow Child pops into town. We should do like a world tour of Kansas City barbecue. And we'll still call it a world tour for the same reason that we call the MLB championships, the world championships, even though it's only the USA that competes, or like Miss Universe, even though it's only like Earth that competes, because we're the best and nobody else even matters. So it's irrelevant to include them in the competition. So we'll call it a world tour and then just do a lap around Kansas City. I'm proud of that joke, okay? Fuck. That was good. I have a feeling that fighting a bunch of Endermen is our future. YOLO. Okay, nothing. Okay. Hey. Look at all these guys just chilling, dude. You have a favorite barbecue sauce, or do you make your own? Nah, I'm a pleb. I have to buy my barbecue sauces. That's true, no capo. But like, again, even I can't compete. Like the sauces in barbecue, or the barbecue sauces that exist in Kansas City are just so good that like I've tasted like an angel's tears. How could anything that I could whip up ever compare? IMO other places are just as good. Oh no! I was drinking water! Oh my god, half a heart. I still had a totem, but like, dude. Y'all almost got me killed. Did he walk into my line of sight, or was he already angry at me? See, this is a new guy. He didn't have anything in his hands. What's up with that? Gates with the atmosphere. I mean, really, if I could get like Q39 sides, some smoking guns, burnt ends, and then the Gates atmosphere, that would be my ideal barbecue. With all the hydrates, I'm just gonna finish off the water bottle. So I was feeling better. So it started symptoms started last Sunday. And that's the truth. Symptoms started last Sunday, and I was feeling better until I laughed so hard that I got into a coughing fit and then like threw up for the first time in my life. Like I laughed so hard I threw up. Ooh, I should not have hit him. And then my symptoms got a lot worse again. Who would have thunk? You've never thrown up before? Seems fake. No, I've thrown up before. I've consumed alcohol, but I've never laughed so hard I've thrown up before. I've only ever thrown up from things that were derivative of like something I've ingested. I've never thrown up because of being sick. I've never thrown up from the flu. I've never thrown up because of laughing. I've never, no, none of those. Ugh. I think I'm safe to stand here now because this should only be a 2.5 block area, which means he shouldn't be able to stand here. Big brain, 300 IQ. Which coincidentally is how I play Valorant. I'm trash at shooters, I found out. Absolute garbage. The only way I can get kills is gimmicks. And it's like, yo, I'm fine with this. I recognize what I am in my role in life. There's so many blocks here. This is such a problem. I'm just trying to smooth out the terrain a little bit so it's easier to place blocks and the slabs in a minute. Undo some of the damage that the Endermen have done by constantly just picking up stuff. He's lying. He's hella dope at Valorant. That's 0% true. With maybe the exception of jet shotguns. But I think that still falls into the gimmick category and not the actual good gunplay or reaction speed category. People will just walk out, peek me, and then like I must have like boomer reflexes now, dude. Like it's big sad. Is that part of why you're less interested in Overwatch compared to Valorant, or is it solely some of the forced compos that you mentioned before? There's like forced compos for sure. There's also issue of individual player impact and like hero balance. So individual player impact, and remember that Valorant is a rootkit, and that they will literally hijack your computer to play their game. So just remember that as I talk about their game, that they are actually installing the most detrimental virus on your computer, and you should be very aware of that. That being said, it is a better game than Overwatch. Individual player impact is way more important in Valorant, and the team composition, while it matters less. To like really just the point that you just need a smoker, I think. Who's this texting me? LOL, there's my phone provider telling me that I gotta pay them money. Joke's on them, nobody texts me. Okay, real quick. So individual player contribution is more. The games don't snowball quite as much. If you lose a team fight, it's best of 24. Yeah, best of 24, which means that it's first to 13, and first to 13 means that you end up having like 20 rounds, you know, give or take. And that means that in the 20 rounds, it's the equivalent of 20 team fights in Overwatch. And with 20 team fights in Overwatch, the game feels over after 2 team fights. After you lose 2 team fights in Overwatch, you're like, okay, this game is scuffed. That's it, the game's over. Whereas in Valorant, it's very much so, and this is really from the perspective of like climbing ranked, for the purposes of quick play and unranked and stuff like that, it doesn't matter at all, so keep that in mind. But after you lose 2 team fights in Valorant, hey, that's fine. You still have probably 18 more rounds to go, which is a very good thing. I know it might sound intimidating, but trust, it's not. Whereas in Overwatch, you lose two games, and then you're like, okay, this game's over. They're you know, about to push the payload into final blah blah blah. I feel you. Pretty sure 90% of boomers have better reflexes than me. It's pretty funny because people will like just wide peak corners on me, whip, like do a 90-degree turn, and then start shooting at me and land 4 bullets in me before I get 4 bullets in them. Bro, we can't compete with 14-year-olds in their mom's basement taking 50 milligrams of See, I used to do everything except the 50 milligram, but my bedroom was literally in my parents'
Great
basement.
heroes can be
Gareth
found
with the
even
35
here,
months.
in the mud and rain.
But I remember just downing like energy drink after energy drink after energy drink and staying up for like 36 hours at a time with absolutely no detriment, no negative side effect, and just like, you know, back in the day it was Halo 2. And I played, you know, Halo 2 was only on Xbox, and I was damn good at Halo 2. Manifested Madness, he was good at Halo 2 as well. But nowadays, I'm like, dude, I didn't get my 7 to 9 hours, and it's like, dude, I'm dead. I'm hoping Overwatch 2 will fix most of its issues. Don't hold your breath, my man. Because the problem isn't it's not a cultural problem, it's not a developmental problem, it's not a ideological problem. The core foundation that game is built on forces you to play in certain ways. You cannot fix that without ultimately completely rebuilding the game. And of course, they're just not going to do that, so it's not even worth having that conversation. There are some things that they could do better, like 2CP could turn into 3CP, and like that would make 2CP feel less bad, because, you know, losing 2CP, you lose 2 team fights in 2CP and the game's actually over. Like, non-ironically, the chances of recovering from 2 lost team fights in 2CP is like, you lose that 90% of the time. Halo 4 was the only good Halo game. Mods! Mods! Ban! Ban him! Remove him! Halo 4 was the only good Halo game. Wait, where's my Metacritic of Halo releases? Excuse you? Do you even remember the noob combo? You gotta get that plasma pistol fully charged up, quick swap, BR, blat blat blat, right to the face. That was peak Halo. Even better than that? Even better than that? Charged plasma pistol, dual wield, plasma pistol left hand, magnum right hand. You hit him with the zing Bing! Blap! Right in the face, and that's a kill. Done. Just don't miss. Anyway, the piglin farm seems pretty good. The big fear that we had with this farm is because we're manipulating natural spawns here, and because we're not gimmicking it and building it on top of the nether, it meant that I had to fight with the total number of potential spawning spaces against the nether quite a lot, which means I needed to remove the other spawning spaces in order to force new piglins to continually respawn inside of the farm. There's a critical mass point where this becomes infinite, where the distance away from the player that mobs outside the farm can spawn is so great that they eventually despawn, and thus are then likely to respawn inside the farm. And once which we have hit, but once we did hit that critical mass point, the farm became infinite, and that's what you're seeing now. Now, it's not a fast farm yet, because we still are competing with spawn spots outside of the spawn, or outside of the farm. So what's happening in these like lull periods are a zombie piglin is spawning outside of the farm. He has to chill there for a moment. He spawned, he's consuming our mob cap and slowing down the farm. And eventually, randomly, he despawns. And once that happens, then our mob cap is freed, and then, you know, we get another chance for them to spawn inside the farm, in which case it works in perpetuity. But we're constantly competing against that mob spawning outside the farm and then needing to despawn and then respawn inside of the farm, which is why it works consistently but slowly. A cup of calming tea? Yo, who even likes tea? Non-ironically, it's just leaf water. I'm like, who drinks leaf water? It's leaf water and delicious? No way. Wait, do you put creamer or like sugars in your tea? No creamers, no sugars. You just straight up tea. So you're saying if I were to get some like super fancy high dollar big brain tea and put it in front of you, and then if I were to get like some crappy like bleh Lipton, no, not even Lipton, Great Value's imitation of Lipton, and put those in cups right next to each other, you'd be able to taste the difference? Nah. It all just tastes like tea water. Or not tea water, but leaf water. Hot leaf water. But leaf water nonetheless. I'm done with this tree. Straight tea is pretty good. What? It's so bitter. Bitter is one of my favorite flavor profiles. Yo, I could, okay, I mean, I could full concede on that point then, I guess. Because that, I don't know, maybe I'm just sensitive to bitter things. I cannot stand bitter. AKA Clark Kent. Yo, real talk, real talk. Superman's football team would be the Kansas City Chiefs, and Superman would also believe that Kansas City has the best barbecue. And you can't argue with Superman, chat room. You can't. He's Superman. Why am I cutting it down with an axe? It's kind of dumb. Do I have shears? Oh, no. I guess an axe was just as good as anything else. Love black coffee too. Coffee's not even good. There's not even... Black coffee's just dirt water. Like, I recognize you're about to be like, well, actually, it's bean water. Sure, that might be true, but that doesn't make it taste any less like dirt. Bitter flavors are wonderful? Oh no, man. I don't taste anything other than just like the bitter. The Chiefs suck? Well, that's just objectively not true. His tongue don't work right. Yo, it's better than me saying I don't like beer, which is what Dane said to me the other day when talking about barbecue. And like, Kansas City barbecue is not famous for its wonderful use of bitter flavors. Kansas City barbecue is noted for being this like a perfect sweet savory combination. Not bitters. So like, while maybe very, very tiny percent chance, almost astronomically small chance, the bitter receptors in my tongue are messed up. Almost impossible though. Even if that were true, which it's not, but hypothetically, if it were, that still wouldn't disqualify me from the sweet, savory flavors that are the, I want to trigger chat right now, the epitome of Kansas City barbecue. And they just went to town, dude. Every one of these blocks is an Enderman, for the record. Hoe is the tool for warp blocks? Oh, okay. I mean, I don't have a hoe on me either, unless you want to count chat room. So, but they're not a very good one. I can't like use them to break the blocks. You can't argue with the Superman statement? No, you really can't. So one, Chiefs don't suck. Chiefs are amazing. Finally. Two, Superman would love barbecue. And specifically, Superman would punch you in the face if you said any barbecue was good other than Kansas City barbecue. Probably. And three, Superman would be a Kansas City Chiefs fan. That is all, those are all true statements. Yeah, but I still don't like them, they suck. LOL. How's your Super Bowl ring doing this year, bud? Well, maybe if you were a dirty commie, then he would punch you in the face. But commies don't like barbecue, right? All of this damage by the Enderman is kind of annoying. It is kind of good to know, however, how much damage they've done, because this shows me that the Endermen are definitely able to spawn and manipulate blocks even while I'm in my AFK gold farm. Because there wouldn't be this much damage if they weren't able to spawn and not immediately despawn. Dude, I'm not gonna respond to you, like, lamenting about me not responding to you. What a self-fulfilling argument, my man. Which, I guess it did work, but, like, only because you made me angry. And, like, is that really your goal today? Warning for being that guy, my man. Don't do that, Link. If it was just a joke, then he didn't need to do it like 4 times. Turnip for what? Dude, what's up, my man? With the 400 bits. Thanks, man. That's super generous. I have 400 gold nuggets. Would you like 400 gold nuggets? I got the hookup now, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, as much as people want to meme me for like Nims never reads chat. I actually read chat quite often. I want a piglin named after me. Okay, I will name a piglin in the kill chamber after you and then immediately kill him. Did you see the earlier art? Yeah, I do. I've been keeping an eye on the Discord. I just really haven't had the energy to respond to anything, if I'm being honest. Saw a piglin. What was that? Goofy flight. Okay. So are we under the assumption that these guys only spawned over here because I'm over here? Oh my god, there's so many! Don't do it, gassed. Wait. I'm kind of dumb. I think Nims doesn't read chat as more of a meme because of how it's obviously incorrect. Maybe. You might be right. If I'm honest, I don't know if I've ever considered that angle. I've always just been a little offended. 60 block radius through 6 shulkers. Yo! So you're doing the diorite with me then. How's it looking? So for the in the vein of Superman would love Kansas City barbecue, and in the vein of Superman would be a Kansas City Chiefs fan, Henry Cavill, the British actor that played Superman in the what is it, the Zack Snyder DC reboots, the most recent Superman films. When he took on the role of a American icon, he's like, yo, I gotta embed myself in like American culture. And so he's like, yo, I gotta be a football fan. I gotta get into American football, which like mad respect, dude. And he's like, so I gotta pick a team. And he's like, well, all of my friends are gonna be like LA socialites. So they're just gonna tell me to root for their team. But like, what if they're not my friends? Or what if we're fighting? Or like, what if there's no rivalry there? You gotta have good sports has rivalries. It's like, I gotta have a team that's gonna have good rivalries and a great fandom. Henry Cavill, the actor that played Superman, is also a Kansas City Chiefs fan, providing further evidence that Superman would be a Chiefs fan. Piglins aren't bartering. Okay. I'll just come back and pick this all up in a minute. We're gonna be so fast that it won't despawn. I'm gonna say that's good. They got enough. Hell yeah. Honestly picked a bad location for my farm because it's old nether and bedrock and can't reset the nether. Ooh, that's big sad. That's also what I mean, because sometimes chat goes so fast that Nims doesn't even have a chance. That's also true. Plus sign, the farm will be in between the hub's portals, so everyone will see it and it'll look pretty sweet. I'm at the point now, though, where I gotta farm more diorite or make it. I haven't even started the farm yet. Oof! Spawn proofing took priority. Best way to do it. Your farm is going to be OP. I actually disagree. You should have built the farm first and spawn proof second. The reason why is because now, as you are building the farm and working out the kinks of it, you will get so many spawns inside of it that you're not gonna know what to do with them all. And when, not if, but when you accidentally punch a zombie piglin, you're gonna have to deal with so much more of a fallout. But it'll be fine, I'm sure. It'll be good. Speaking of which, what was the radius of your farm and how did you set up the little turtle egg shoot? No big deal if you can't show me right now. I don't remember the radius, but I'll like give you the coordinate separation and let you do the math. -119, -119. To -165. Yeah. So that's the diameter there. And you know what? I think you'll just have to go back in VODs to see how I did the egg drop shoot. I don't want to break into it right now. Wait, would it be easy to break in? Hang on, it might be. Yeah, okay, it might be. Okay, offset. Trapdoors. Only open trapdoors and egg on a wall. And then what would this be? 2 blocks in between each layer. And I think it's at head height every other layer. So this is an off layer, so not here, but it would be at head height for that layer. Make sense? Sick, cool. Glad we're on the same page. Don't just fall right back down in the hole. Thank you. I was very worried because at first I didn't see the Piglin Admires item, but there it is. We're rolling. I missed. Awkward. I guess I kind of missed again, technically. Dude, I'm so proud of this system. I wish I knew how they picked up their items. Like, did they pick them up in the same way that players do, based on age? Or do they just pick up random items? To do about all these Endermen. No, let's go get fire resistance potions. I was gonna try to fight them, but then I'm like, maybe don't want to do that until we get fire resistance potions on, just in case it goes badly. The fact that they're consistently cramming, I've said it before, I'll say it again, is very, very, very good. Okay, chill, dude. How broken do you think netherite armor is? It's pretty broken, right? $10, $11, $12, $13. 13 hits before he finally did half a heart of damage. Oh well, now the right armor is fair and balanced, chat room. That was camping. It was intense. I'm feeling confident enough to tackle an item sorter for the realm, but the piglin farm comes first. Yeah, probably. I'd probably build the piglin farm, then the sorter, and then mob proof. Is that most of them? Look at the durability, though. Why'd they just die? Where'd they take damage from? I heard a ghast. That gets me spooked every time. What's the best food? Golden carrots for hardcore, steak, pork chop for regular. Easy. And the easiest way to get golden carrots for hardcore is to trade with villagers. I've never crafted a golden carrot in my life. In my life, chat room. You just trade with villagers, get all the golden carrots you need. I went and found to find a desert biome in my realm, fell into a booby-trapped temple, and lost all my netherite armor, tools, and wings. Honestly, never knew about them. I was gravely disappointed in my level of noobhood. That's real sad, my man. But we all did it, right? I remember when the desert temples were first introduced, and I think I vaguely...
Confidence surges as the enemy crumbles.
For Poppy, Prime sub 36 months! A legend. I think I remember, right after they were introduced, I fell in, hit the pressure plate, and I died. So if it's any consolation, we've all been there. We've all done it. We just did it years ago. And we pretend like it doesn't happen now. And admittedly, things were a lot less valuable back then. I don't know, maybe... Dude, I'm so exhausted. Maybe they were more valuable, because I think at that point, was villager trading in the game? Like, could you trade for full diamond stuff back then? I don't know if it was, I don't remember. Because it was really villager trading that trivialized diamonds. And like diamond tools, armor, and weapons. I've never died in a desert temple, no lie. Let's get this kid on a lie detector test. I guarantee he's lying. Remember me when you were famous? Okay. It's never gonna happen, but I'll remember you nonetheless. How do you get all the emeralds? There's like 17 ways of reliably farming emeralds. The first 16 are all villager trading, right? So you have everything from like potato farms, carrot farms, pumpkin farms, melon farms, fishing farms, iron golem or iron farms. What is that? Potato, carrot, pumpkin, melon, cod, salmon, puffer, clown, iron. We're at 9. Iron, string, sticks, rotten flesh. We're at 12. Anyway, take your pick at whatever farm you want to build that gives you those things, right? Take your pick at any one of them. Iron Golem is probably the most common and the most widely used outside of villager trading. Therefore, iron is probably the thing that you already have access to then get you emeralds for villager trading. However, farmers are probably the most pleasant to trade with because their ability to buy pumpkins, melons, carrots, and potatoes in one reset makes them very, very nice. Fishermen are also very comfortable to trade with because they're the same thing, being able to buy cod, salmon, puffer, and clownfish. As well as, I think they buy sticks and string as well, which you can get both sticks and string from fishing farms in very low quantities though. But you could also fully farm string from spider farms or darkroom mob farms, and you could AFK farm sticks from a tree farm. Trees drop sticks directly now. But then of course you get wood, which you could just downcraft into sticks to get that trade as well. In which case, with a little bit of work, fishermen might be the most comfortable thing to trade with. But it depends on if you are comfortable AFKing for long periods of time at a fishing farm in your world. So there's 12 items right there that you can fully automatic farm to then trade with villagers to get emeralds. The last thing is you can also set up raid farms, which automatically spawn and automatically kill raids, like pillager raids, and then those drop emeralds as well. And there's the very thorough response to your very simple question. I think mending was a huge thing that made diamonds irrelevant. Hey, you're kind of right, actually. It was mending. See you later, AK. Take care, my man. You are famous already. Where's the kappa, dude? Where's the kappa? I need the kappa, because surely that's not true. Piglin admires item, but it only happened the one time, so we must have finished. Ooh. That was way more full than I expected it to be. Seems good to me. Yo, chat room. Maybe streaming, I'm a level with you, and I don't want you to feel guilty. I don't want you to feel bad. But like, maybe streaming was a bad idea. Cause like, new symptom. I feel sweaty. Talking this much feels like it's really pushed me. 165,000 YouTube subs is at least a little famous. Is it though? It's a Covfefe. Nobody even remembers Covfefe anymore. Dude, I was talking to Selena, to Candy, about this the other day. God, what was it? Help me, chat room. The memory test. Man, woman, person, elephant, boat, balloon. Man, woman, person, child, elephant, boat, balloon, or whatever. What was that memory test, dude? Everybody's already forgotten the freaking, like, dementia test. I don't have dementia. Person, man, child, elephant, baby, balloon, whatever the hell. No. That's not what I'm talking about at all. Retro. Trump recently took a dementia test. And was very proud of his passing results. That he bragged on television what the test was, and it was remembering 6 items in sequence: person, man, woman, child, elephant, boat, balloon, or whatever it was. I don't remember what the sequence that he had was. I'm not the one being tested for dementia. And it just feels like another, in the same vein of Covfefe. And it's like, those who know what it means will know the message, who it's intended for. Like, whatever, dude. You just can't admit that you, like, were pooping on the toilet and you misspelled, like, some C word and accidentally hit send. We've all done it. Like, it's a humanizing thing. Oh, God. Dude, you can remember 6 things. Dude, you don't have dementia. Nim says dementia confirmed. Person, man, woman, child, elephant, boat, balloon. Covfefe 19. Dude, I think that's actually so funny. Nobody, which, you know, for whether you like him or hate him, it is his greatest strength. His ability to restructure a conversation, or to, like, change the focus of the American psyche. Whether you like him or dislike him, that is objectively true. He is so good at that. And I'm not surprised that nobody remembers Covfefe. Dude, I'm not a fan of this song. That one's going away. Keep that on me. Future Nemesis problem. I saw your joke, Turnip. It's a good joke. We might be calling it a stream here, Gyro. Maybe I started trying to get back into streaming too soon. Is the texture, or is the XP bar a texture pack? Yes. Exclamation mark texture pack to get it. We originally turned on the Rainbow Experience bar for June for Pride Month, but given some people were very interested in why we had it, which is a very good sign, and like literally the purpose of like turning it on in the first place. But then other people had like a negative or a violent reaction to it, which shows me, hey, Soy Sauce Thought. Dude, I love your username. You are a Soy Sauce Thought? That is incredible. Oh no, this doesn't, we don't destroy this. Anyway, so as I was saying about the Rainbow Experience bar, given the anger that it received, it clearly demonstrated how there was a conversation that still needed to be had, and that being supportive of a group of people whose basic human rights are being denied to them on like a daily basis should not be a once a month or once a year, like a 1 month a year fad. It should be an ongoing show of support and an ongoing conversation. And so we're leaving it on. Yo, Soy Sauce Thought. You a Minecrafter? You playing some MC out in here? The big MC? What are human rights? Then just drink your water. Okay, I'll drink my water. Wait, remember I finished my water bottle. It's empty. There's no water left to drink. What are basic human rights? How to define basic human rights? Because I have to assume that that question is non-ironic, right? Like that I'm not just getting memed on. Hey, Turnip for what? With the gifted sub. Dude, you're a legend. The ability to live your life free from hate, discrimination, or unnecessary obstacle, provided that the manner in which you live your life is not harming any other human being. So you can love who you want to love. You can eat what you want to eat. You can practice the religion that you want to practice, provided that the things that you want to do are not hurting other people. So me, in the very easy sense, me loving this person hurts no one. No one. Shouldn't even be a question. Hey Nims, random questions. Do chicken only lay eggs when you're close? Because I made a chicken farm in a realm and thought it would give me tons of chicken, but it only makes me chicken when I'm close. Well, I think that you have more evidence than I would be able to provide to you. Set up a test. Here's what you do. You set up a test. You put like 10 chickens in a close farm and 10 chickens in a far farm. And then, because we know that they lay eggs when you're up close, then you compare the number of eggs that was yielded from the close farm against the number of eggs in the far farm. And then you'll have your answer. It'll take you about 2 hours of work. Like an hour of setup and like an hour of testing. Maybe a little bit more, few more hours of testing in order to get rid of small sample size problems, right? Because you are only gonna have like 10 chickens in there. Damn. Sucks. I need to run into them. Because when they land, they blow up area. And that just makes my job of slabbing the nether all the more difficult. Thankfully, we're using diorite slabs, and diorite slabs have a higher blast resistance than gas blasts. Create? Whatever term you want to use. Turnip, if it makes you feel any better, if you had what I have, whatever it may be, because I'm undiagnosed. I have not been able to get in for any sort of testing or screening. If you had what I have, trust me, if you felt this way, you would know you felt this way. Hey. I don't know if that's any consolation for your, like, sympathy sickness. He juked me out. By the way, what happened since you built the auto brewer? Oh, dude, a lot. Like 116 happened, my man. A lot. I mean, this looks pretty good now. We almost went into the lava. What's up with their picks and subscribe? I mean, think about it, right? You're a content creator. You work as a content creator full time. You need a way of being able to support yourself. But you don't want to be an asshole, and you don't want to be like, yo, chat room, subscribe to me. Give me your subs. Give me your subs 24/7. Give me your subs. All of your subs. Give me your subs. Sub to me. Right? That would get super obnoxious. Okay? So, you need a way. And you don't want to put, like, a banner in the middle of your stream window, because then nobody would, like, the getting to, like, watch the stream. You want a pretty clean stream. Which is why I'm, like, trying to keep minimal stuff on stream, right? Or on screen. So you don't want to have any, like, banner. You don't want to have any blah, 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 blah. Pray naked, right? Pray naked stream. So, how else are you gonna sneak that subscribe reminder in? Well, you name your pickaxe. He just poofed. Secdot, been watching on YouTube since 2014. Big fan, dude. Dude is old school. What's up, man? Welcome to the stream. I'm gonna disappoint you because I'm sick And while I'm not going to claim any specific thing because I am not a medical professional and I have not been diagnosed, nor have I been tested, but there is a weight on my chest. I am out of breath. I'm exhausted. I have a dry cough. I have aches and pains. And those are being exacerbated by streaming right now. So I don't know how much longer the stream's gonna go. I do sewer maintenance too for public utilities. They track company spread from sewer samples. I'm honestly surprised I haven't gotten it yet. I mean, are you being regularly screened? Or otherwise you might be asymptomatic. RIP Nims. LOL. I've said chat for Nims. I mean, what's the worst? It's like 1 to 3%. So like on a micro level, and see, this is something that Candy and I were talking about the other day. On a micro level, the likelihood of COVID directly affecting you is very, very, very slim. in the literal sense, like being honest here. However, this all comes down to like laws of numbers and like laws of scale. 1 to 3%, and even if we drop that down to like 0.1%, 1 in 1,000 is 1.1%. 1 in 1,000. Well, then expand 1 in 1,000 across a country that has, I think we have 330 million people right now. 1 in 1,000 across 330 million people is still 3 million dead Americans. 3 million dead Americans, which would be absolutely insane. And so the likelihood of it affecting you is pretty small. So like the micro empathy, or like the micro effects are going to be felt very little. But the macro effects, the way it affects our society as a whole, if 0.1% of people died, we're talking 3.3 million people. So, my risk is small, but I still need to be very careful and cautious because out of respect to the other 329,999,999 people in this country that have histories and stories and hopes and wants and dreams that are as deep and as thorough as mine. Everyone has wants and goals and wants to be loved and wants to be loved. And out of respect to all of those people, I'm not gonna leave the fucking house. And again, I don't even know if we have it. I haven't been diagnosed. I haven't been tested. What do you want 117 to be? What do I want it to be, or what will it be? Because those are two different answers. What I want it to be is I want it to be the Aether to retroactively justify the overpoweredness of netherite armor. However, what it's probably going to be, it's probably going to be something like the cave update, or like the snowier snow or better swamp update, or something like that. But respect for others in times like these, but my freedom, oh my god. Uskal, when did you become an American citizen? swapped with Craw. I'm doing this in a very backwards way. You go from the top down, not from the bottom up. It's so much, like, look at this. Look at how much easier this is to just walk forward in a straight line, and then to just do it again. They said they're going to do big update then small, so 117 will probably be small, but I bet 118 will be the cave update. I mean, maybe. That's good reasoning. So, like, what's a small update? Snowier snow. Adding a couple of new mobs. Like, let's be honest, 115 was tiny. Like, the patch notes for 115 were like bees, and then we just bug fixed. Now, the things that bees brought us, sick. Changed the game forever. Very, very cool. And ultimately, a very good update. But let's be honest, it's tiny. But like, you know, what they say, chat room, sometimes great things come in small packages. Something like that. Maybe I'm thinking of, like, it's not the size of the boat, it's the motion of the ocean. Talking about small patches. Endermite's gonna eat up that mob cap before long. We'll just fly him off. It won't be a problem. Village spawns in Badlands. Badlands is the new name for Mesa, right? Still kind of see it, which is a problem. New, lol. Okay, don't be mean to me. I'm sick. Charum. I freaking love you guys. I've missed you very much. But I'm like having waves of exhaustion here. And I got good sleep last night. I'm gonna call it a stream. I'm sorry it was short. I'm sorry. I feel real bad because we got so many subs. And that feels real bad to me that like I didn't deliver on my half. But I'm gonna go rest up. Maybe we'll try tomorrow. Maybe we'll need a couple more days. I'm sorry. You guys take care. I will talk to you soon. Join the Discord. Keep an eye there. Talk to you soon.